It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
All right, we're gonna get into it. And boom. What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guy lying to chasing your dream. I'm your host of Maniacal, Menace, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And today, nigga, I got the YouTube sensation on side of me, the comedian himself, the one that has stayed busy, and I don't know when you sleep, my nigga. Put your hands together for Dre Pappy. There it is. Oh,
appreciate that.
Clap that loud. There we go. There it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you been, man?
I've been good, like you said, always working.
Yeah. Like that first time I seen you, I was like, what is this nigga doing with this camera? Like, you was recording everything. I'm like, all right, he's got a little vlog or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a minute since I seen niggas vlogging.
Right.
But nah, nigga, you seen the trajectory of what you're doing lately. It's like, goddamn. Okay, sir. So
I mean, for me, it's like I don't have my own camera crew, so I gotta be my own camera crew.
Yeah, see, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, how you got your setup right here.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you just want to capture your journey from the beginning all the way to the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about capturing the moment and documentation of the journey. And you know, getting it by any means. You know what I'm saying? If I don't got nobody, I got my tripod.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Like, how do you go about, like, what is your editing process? Because it seems like the shit that you're doing, it requires a lot of editing.
It does. I spend a lot of time in the edit room.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to One Sound Vibe Connections.
Hello. Shout outs.
Because they actually opened their space up for me. Well, first of all, I won it from a business pitch competition. I went up there and pitched what I did.
Yeah.
And they allowed me to use their space. But they got this dope editing room. And I spend a lot of time in that damn editing room. I'm actually supposed to be there now.
Okay.
But, you know, we here putting in work. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, it's like hours in the editing room, and it's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
you got the vision, though. You know what you want it to look like.
I know what it wanted to look like. I see it in my head before I even shoot it.
Yeah.
And so I see it in my head, I shoot it, and when I get to editing, I pray and hope that it
come out like
right.
Yeah. What is your vision for the things that you come up with? Like if you just want to break down like all of the things that you shoot, like, because this is a different world for me. When I see it, I'm like, man, what is 20 versus 1? Like, I am totally oblivious to the world that you're in right now, sir.
So 20 versus 1, it's a simple but effective concept on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
And it's very popular.
Yeah, it is.
And the concept basically is you get a guest that's very popular or got some type of status to their name where people will want to come out and meet them. And it's a hard process, my nigga.
Yeah?
Putting that shit together is not easy.
I could imagine.
First of all, you got to reach out to somebody who's got a good status. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get in connection.
Right.
That's first. And then secondly, you got to have a good flyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you got to have enough motion to get people to come out to the event.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you got to organize 20 niggas or 20 women to get there.
Yeah.
And you got to and if you're doing it by yourself, it's hella hard. And I had a little bit of help. Shout out to the people that helped me. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then you run it like a game show. You have first round, second round, third round.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like a dating show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's
the person that's there, the guest, they choose who they want based on appearance or based on the questions. But it's a very popular concept. And I'm trying to get monetized on my YouTube platform.
Yeah.
Because I've been grinding hard, but I was grinding on the wrong platform is what I realized.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
I feel that a little bit.
Do you want to say what platform you feel as if you was grinding too hard on?
Instagram.
Okay.
I feel like I was grinding too hard on Instagram. Instagram is a good, like, portfolio.
Yeah.
It's a good portfolio.
Yeah. Like if you want to show a resume to somebody.
A resume, exactly.
Yeah.
But I was grinding so hard putting all my content and my works into Instagram content when my watch hours was at 165 watch hours for 365 days.
Yeah.
And just within like the last 2-3 months, I said I'm gonna change that and put some grind into my YouTube.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting at like 1,100, like 1,200 watch hours.
Yeah.
Gotta get to 4,000, but that's a long way from 195.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just all about, and then, you know, it's all about trends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about what's trending. I actually got my own TV show I got coming on my YouTube platform. But what I'm doing now, what you see me doing now, is basically the trends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If everybody's doing it and getting 100,000 views, I might as well
hop on the bandwagon as well.
Let me throw mine in there.
They got space on this wagon.
You feel me? My first video did 6,000 views.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And on YouTube, just starting, that was a lot for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I just pushed it out there. Shout out to the Ghetto Sweethearts for being my guest.
Ghetto Sweethearts.
Yeah, shout out to them.
The amount of reach that you have to the people that you're actually getting on your show, or just 20 verses, just the people that you reach out to, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I know that person. Nigga, how are we doing this?
So it's all about networking. So I'm new to Houston.
Yes,
I haven't even been here a year.
Yeah.
And before I came out here, I told myself I was just going to meet new people, put myself around people that's like-minded, like me. I'm going to put my head work, I'm going to grind, I'm going to really bust this content thing out. And when I got here, I was a little bit nervous when I first got here on how I'm going to meet people, what areas to put myself in, how to talk to people, you know, going out places by myself. But, you know, I'm a great networker. You know, I could go somewhere and go somewhere not knowing nobody and leave with 20 connections. Yeah. And it's just all about opening up your mouth. And, you know, you see somebody. I've seen a lot of people that I've watched my whole life on Instagram or the internet, regardless, and I'm meeting them in person. You know, it's just all about going up and shaking hands, letting them know what you do, let them know, because they was once where you was before. Right. You know, I'm in the beginning, and they've been here, so, you know, they see it and they see the grind, and, you know, they humble themselves, you know, even though they got a big platform, but it's all about networking and talking and not being shy and just opening up your mouth. You know, what's the worst they can say? You know what I'm saying? You put yourself out there. So that's how I really get the connections. It's just, even on the DMs, the DM will go a long way. A lot of people think people don't check their DMs. They check their DMs. That's what I think.
That's what I think. It feels that way. It feels that way because, like, I'm like, oh, nigga, you ain't. Is you too busy to see it? Like, did you skim over it? Is it too many of them lit up to be? Do you go by importance? Like, how does this work? Like, that's what I want to know, because I'm like, oh, nigga, either I have been ghosted or ignored, and both of them feel bad.
And the thing about social media is it's all about numbers. You know what I mean? So
yes.
If some people, they go by numbers. If they don't see you got a lot of numbers, they won't respond back.
They won't fuck with you. Right.
They won't respond
It's
back.
crazy that likes and numbers and thumbs up is currency now.
Yeah,
in this social world that we living in.
I feel like it's more on the content should be more of the focus.
Right.
Or the engagement that creator has.
I'm a person that I treat this like my weed. Like, I prefer quality over quantity.
Right.
You know?
Right. Facts.
You know,
Facts.
I want something real good, not an abundance of shittiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because one thing about it is people can't turn a blind eye to greatness.
Right.
So if you putting out good work, they gonna see it.
Right.
They gonna see it eventually.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is keep putting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That, man. So how long you been doing comedy for?
All in all, in general, I mean, I was the class clown. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I was the class clown. I actually wanted to play football. Like, I guess every nigga nigga dream, right?
Yeah, right. Me too. Same here.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
So, but I realized, like, back then, you know, I didn't put on a little weight now, but back then I was skinny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't get out there with them boys, you know what I mean, and play no damn football.
Nah, I never grew. So this was it for me.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not about to be out here and get killed by these niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I had to switch lanes, and I got into actually modeling first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got into modeling first.
I couldn't do that either. I ain't got the height requirement.
And it was, actually, I didn't even try out for no agency. I just did some freelance.
Yeah.
I'm all about, like, independency, you know what I'm saying? Controlling my destiny, you know what I mean?
It's definitely happening.
You know, yeah, exactly. So I started off with modeling, and from modeling, I don't know, I got kind of bored of it, and I got in these modeling agencies, and I realized it wasn't what it was cracked out to be.
Yeah.
They trying to take more money from me than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went out from there and got into acting, And I always been funny, right?
Right.
But I say I took comedy serious about 2020, when the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
That's when I feel like everybody was getting creative then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I still got some creative shit that I'm like, nigga, what was I doing?
Right.
And why? Just because we was bored.
Right. We was in the house. So around 2020, I took to doing comedy, and I used to do it here and there. I would say 2018, 2016.
Yeah.
I would put like bits and pieces out on the internet, but was never consistent with it.
Right.
But put little bits and pieces, and then 2020, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be for real, and I did it for a good 2 years, and life problems. I was living in Nashville at the time.
Yeah.
Girlfriends, breakups, and all that. So I took a break from it for a little bit, and I wasn't doing anything. I was just in Nashville, just BSing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt like, man, I don't even belong here. You know what I'm saying?
Are you from Nashville?
I'm from born and raised Nashville,
shit.
and I didn't even feel like I fit in Nashville.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, it's not my scene, and I was letting my potential just drift away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel that.
And I was like, man, some got to change. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna move out to Houston, and I'm gonna do content for real. And I rebooted up in Houston. I moved out here June 2023.
Yeah.
So I've been consistent since June 2023, posting every single day.
Every day.
Every day.
Now, did you look up the algorithms and see when you should be posting and shit? Or you just like, fuck that, this is when I'm doing it?
So it's more an effect of like, when I post, I don't get so caught up on the likes and the views and the shares and the comments. I'll post and go. Yeah. It's got to the point where I don't even check my notifications.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even check them.
Right.
And I just post a video. I might look back over it after it performs, after a day, see how I did. But I don't necessarily focus on the views or like,
Yeah.
I just post it and I just, go on to the next project.
Yeah.
And that's just how I do it. But as far as the algorithm, I would see that it's doing good, and then I would check to see here and there. Like, you have your superstitions. Like, YouTube is an app I have my superstition on.
Yeah.
Every day at 2:00, I post every single day. That's one app I got my superstition on.
Yeah.
And I think you make superstitions though. I don't think.
I
think because if it's good, one thing my friend told me. His name is Vaughn. Shout out to Vaughn Whitty.
Shout out Vaughn.
You know what I'm saying? He told me it don't matter when you post. If it's gonna go viral, it's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that actually happened from one of my most viral posts. It did what, 4 million on TikTok, 6 million on Instagram. And I posted that junk at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, motherfuckers been saying that shit. Motherfuckers be like, man, it's whatever. If people like the shit, they gonna find it.
Yeah.
And it's like, god damn it. But all right, yeah. I mean, I think I put out something that everybody gonna like, and then like nobody finds the shit, and it's like, well, what the fuck am I doing? That I don't even try to figure out the shit anymore, because like it seems like once you do figure out one thing, the shit shifts,
Changes,
and then it changes, and then something else is the norm now, and it's like, you know what? I don't even want to play this game.
It is a game. Social media is a game.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that. Social media is chess, it's not checkers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I would say the biggest thing about today is collaborations. You want to collab with other creators.
Yeah.
And that just gives a chance for your fan base
to see the other people's fan base.
To see the other people's fan base. And then if they like you, then they just interludes with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that.
You get some of my fans,
pop-off.
some of my support, some of your support come to my channel. You know what I mean? And I try to collab with as many people as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Just because it's all about, I don't know, I feel like I get everybody a fair chance. If you want to work, we can work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if we work and you start BSing, then I'm just not going to work with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But off the jump, if you want to work, we can work. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
I'm not too hard to find. And,
No, you sure weren't. You sure weren't. Nigga, I thought this was gonna be difficult. Nigga, I know some people that don't have a status like you, and they duck a nigga like
right.
It's like, what the fuck are we doing, bitch? It's hide and seek. Like, I don't want to play this game.
Nah, because it's just like coming into the game. When I first wanted to come into the game, there was a certain creator that I really liked his content, so I reached out.
Yeah.
And that collaboration never went through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember that, and I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I remember how that made me feel. So I never want to make anybody else feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
same here.
if you want to work, we can.
Shit's been moving now. Like that, like even with this, ever since I've been doing this, like things have just been gradually shifting upward.
Right.
But you know, I have a little bit more responsibility. Hey, how y'all doing? I have a lot more responsibility because you ain't got no kids and nothing like that.
Nah, no kids.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult nowadays. Like since I've been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
And trying to just keep up with everything and also get out there so people can see me and know who I am to be able to excel from the position. Hence why this is Tell Me a Joke, a guideline of chasing a dream. Like we out here dream chasing.
Facts.
So this is you're the perfect opponent to have on this. Opponent is a bad word. Like opponent is not the word to use. But understand I be trying because I don't read that much. I'd rather people read to me. So it's hard to take in information, but still working and being able to sustain from what we consider to be art and entertainment, something that we prefer to get paid for instead of just giving people free content all over,
But I feel that because I feel like I produce some good content.
Yeah.
And I haven't got paid a dime for it.
No.
And I feel like if I was chasing it for the money though, I would have been quit.
Yeah.
I do it because I genuinely love to do it.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely love to make the content.
Yeah.
And I know it comes with pay. You know what I mean? But my biggest advice is just don't even look at the pay because it's gonna come.
It's
gonna come eventually.
Yeah, I just want more. In my sense, I just want more people to see what we doing, just so I can be like, okay, y'all see this? Okay, cool. Now look, there's a whole room of this shit over here.
Right.
Look, there's a plethora of this goodness that you see here.
Yeah.
It's hard to get it seen because me coming from New Orleans, we were told so many things to be able to excel in your career. You got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, and now it's came to the point where nigga, you ain't have to do none of that shit.
Right.
Like if you'd have just stayed true to yourself, you could stay in your own city and still blow up like Ali Sadiq doing.
Yeah.
But nigga, different circumstances happen in different areas. Like because New Orleans doesn't have a comedy club, they have a comedy scene, but motherfuckers is not down there for the comedy scene. If they run into it like after a jazz show or some shit like that, then they cool with it. I was talking to Rob Hayes this weekend. Shout out Rob Hayes, motherfucker. He was like, man, I was like, what you think about this comedy boom? He was like, man, is it booming? Yeah, you can say.
I feel like comedy's good in here.
It's good, but it's the thing that people are captivated by comedy, but people ain't participating.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like they say they like it.
It's not easy though.
Yeah.
Getting on that stage? You talking about stand-up comedy?
Yeah, comedy, just in general. Just what people like. Like people are captivated by what they see that comedians and comics and comedy alone is doing, but not everybody is participating in what we're trying to fucking bring forth.
Right.
Just because like you got people that are really good, but and you got all these people that view it and follow it and shit, but they're not coming out to the shows. It's hard to sell tickets and such.
Right.
In that sense, like they like it, they love it. Oh, they talk about comedy, all that, and all the grandiose scheme of comedy. But when it comes to going to the shows, like, oh nah, I got other shit to do. You funny though. Yeah.
I feel like as far as like getting people to your shows, man, that's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be people there that you can always turn into your new supporters.
Yeah.
People that ain't seen you before. I had a couple people. Show up to my comedy shows. Yeah, people definitely showed up. Some people say they're gonna show up, didn't show up.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's just about having genuine supporters around you.
How do you feel about that? Like when you have somebody that says that they're gonna do one thing and like that doesn't happen. Like this has been a thing where they have a whole bunch of people that buy tickets online to come to something, and then nobody shows up, but the tickets is bought. Like what goes through your mind when shit like that happens?
I still got paid though, right?
Yeah, you did.
So,
that's true.
I still got paid. I still got paid, but at that point, I would just realize and understand who's around me at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would just paint who their true colors are. But I say Houston, all in all, if you're a genuine person and you come off that way, you're gonna receive the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer of who you are is what you attract.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if I showed up to your event or
Right.
supported you, I
Right.
would only expect you to do the same to
Do the
me.
same for me.
Right. Now, if I'm the type of person where I ain't showing up, I'm not supporting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's probably gonna come back to me.
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer in you are who you attract. So just put yourself around like-minded people and people who genuinely want to see you win. Because some people, they just around you, but they just around you waiting for the win, but they don't want to see you win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're like, oh, this nigga doing good.
Right.
All right, I support him now just so he know that I was there for him at one
Yeah.
point. But when this nigga start doing better, man, fuck him.
Right.
It's like, god damn.
Right. So it's just all about putting yourself around the right crowd of people.
Yeah.
And being that example that you want for yourself too.
Where do you get your inspiration for all the ideas? Where does that come from?
That shit just be coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I just think of some shit. It just hit me like bing, and then the idea
and
is
it's
there.
like, oh, I gotta put this down.
I
now.
gotta put it down.
How long from idea to execution is it usually? How long does that take?
A couple days, maybe.
Yeah.
If I had the people,
Yeah.
I like to create with people. I just feel like it looks better
It does.
on the camera. You know what I mean? So I'll
Chemistry
say
of everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll say probably a day or two, maybe. At the
Yeah.
longest, a week.
How difficult is it to wrangle up all those people?
It's pretty difficult, but when you have great content, it gets easier and easier.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no lie. Because this has gotten easier.
Right.
This year. Because in the beginning, it was very hard to get people even
yeah.
on, not even on a video one, it's just audio. That was difficult. But
Right.
now, I got people who's like, hey, can I be on?
Right,
It's like,
right.
oh, okay, you're interested. You know?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And I have a testimony that to myself when I did my first 20v1, it was me rounding up everybody and wrangling
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, that's 20 people. Yeah, that's 20.
Scraping up
that's
people.
21 people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people. And it was my first one. But after I shot that, my DMs went from, hey, can you shoot my 20v1?
Yeah.
Or, I got a 20v1 I want you to do. Can you host this? And can you host that?
Yeah.
So it gets easier.
It's like you hosting a birthday party.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So it gets easier.
Whoa. I didn't think about it like that. Like you're like a genuine host for a birthday party that's online.
Yeah.
Like an online birthday party. Like we about to have fun. All right. Go ahead before I get disgusting.
And I feel like people want to be a part of things that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they see your work online. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They can see your profile. Everybody can see it. The whole world can see it.
All right, now there's a 20v1. To say they're like dating shows, does hookups happen afterwards?
Now that
How does that go? Because
sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
Huh.
I'm not gonna say they don't.
Because I'm looking at this, I'm like, all right, this is nice that they went through this whole process.
Right.
Of all these people.
Yeah.
Now, is this a genuine thing, or
So
is this
look,
like a bachelor situation?
I won one.
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
I actually did.
Yeah.
So I won one, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing, went through the whole video,
Yeah.
won one. And I can say the only thing I got out of it was a follow back. That's the only thing I got out of it. I got a couple DMs, and we talked about setting up going out a date or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all I got was a follow out of it.
That guy was a follow. And did they continue to follow, or did they unfollow
She
after?
still follow me.
Oh,
She
that's
still
nice.
follow me.
Okay.
She
All
watches
right.
my stories sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, that's nice.
So she still follow me. She got a big
Yeah.
platform. You know what I mean?
Oh.
She got a very big platform.
Well, shit, you got numbers now too, but was it because your numbers wasn't matching hers?
I don't know what it is. All I know is I won one. And even though she said she wanted me, and she ain't with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so how does the process of that, what did you do to win versus 20 other people?
I was really being myself. I actually didn't even have a crisp haircut that day.
Yeah.
I didn't even have my best fit.
Crisp.
I'm crispy, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
I wasn't even crispy that day, but
Yeah.
I was just really being myself for real. I feel like a lot of people try too hard.
Yes.
You
yes,
know what I
you
mean?
see that on there.
Yeah, they try too hard.
I'm like, nigga.
So with me, it was just me being myself. And actually, it came down between me and Mike. And Mike is one of my good friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out
Delaboo.
Mike. Yeah.
And it was between me and and this nigga, he like 6'4".
Yeah.
Nigga Nigerian.
Oh, he got all of the points. He got all the credits.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, damn, it's between me and him.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir.
I'm like, it's between me and him. This is gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating and shit. You know what I mean? But she chose me. You know what I mean? So I don't know what she seen in me, but I guess it was just me being myself. Honestly,
Yeah.
I was just being me.
Right.
That's it.
They prefer
I didn't
that
try too
genuineness.
hard. I didn't try to. I don't know. I was just me.
Okay. Now, saying that we're not trying too hard, let's get on the factor of trying really hard, because you do also have this old character that you run around with that gives butterscotch to bitches.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga, this whole butterscotch situation, nigga, I love that. You're like, that bitch needs some butterscotch. You're like, oh, he is sprinkling butterscotch on bitches out here.
The butterscotch. This is actually my first time actually even openly talking about this as myself.
Okay.
On your podcast, so this is exclusive.
Oh shit, exclusive.
It's the first
Opening
time.
the doors. My
it's
bad.
the first
if you
time.
want to.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna speak a little bit on it. I ain't gonna give it too much.
No, don't.
And if you put dots
Don't
together,
fuck it
then you
up.
put the dots
Yeah,
together.
I love it.
But what I'll say about the butterscotch is the butterscotch just it hit the ground and it took.
Fuck yeah, it did.
It just sticks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just applies to every single situation.
Yeah.
And I love it, they love it, we love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that shit is amazing. I'm like, yeah, damn, man, you are out here with big old booty bitches
Hey,
for butterscotch.
they do love the butterscotch.
They love the butterscotch.
They do.
I love me some butterscotch too. I love a good Werther's, you know, but that's usually for the roll bitches. You know?
Right.
You get wrinkled booty bitches with Werther's, but butterscotch?
That's for the big booty,
yeah.
the big booty young thing.
Yeah, that's a good time. That's fun.
That's a good time.
All right, we'll get off it.
No,
But
you got.
that's-
I answer one more question.
Oh, yeah,
because
'cause what-
it is an exclusive.
So what in your head, what made you come up with that character?
Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
And just from then on, it was like, I should do this.
So it was Halloween, and I went to a party, a costume party.
Yeah.
And I was struggling to find an outfit, and I found that outfit. And when I put it on, ain't nobody know who I was.
Yeah.
When I went to when I went to a party.
Yeah.
And it was hysterical, and
That's
everybody loved it.
Fun.
So a couple of days from now, I was like, let me expand on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Halloween started it. It's just a simple Halloween outfit.
Yeah. Do most people know that it's you?
Only if you worked with me.
Yeah. Because it is like you Spider-Man Miles Morales.
It
type
is
of
like
thing.
a Spider-Man thing. And I kid you not, it's people the other day. It's so funny because the other day I had a guy after a shoot. He was like, "Man, I wonder who that guy is."
You don't break character.
No, I don't.
That's what's up.
And he was like, "I wonder who that is. I always been wanting to figure out who it is." I'm like, "Damn, man, I wonder who it is too." I've been trying to meet that nigga, and we sat there for like the next 5 minutes.
He Clark Kent that nigga. That's hilarious.
And then one of the niggas was like, "Is it you?" And then of course he tried to like take credit for it. He was like, "Man, it might be, it might not be." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, it's him, it's him." You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking hilarious. I told somebody I had a twin for a year at school, and he believed it.
Really?
For a whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would wear my contacts, and then I would wear glasses certain days, and it would fuck him up. And I didn't tell him none the wiser. I was like, "Yeah, I'm a twin." He was like, "Which one are you today? Let me see your school card." And I was like, "Nah, you gotta guess, nigga." And he was like, "You such and such." I'm like, "Yeah, there you go." I'm like, "Damn, son, for the whole year though. For the whole year. We at school. This is a high school.
Right.
Like you see me often. Like how do you not
You see me often.
how do you not distinct the two? Nigga, whatever.
My whole thing about it was just really, I'm not a person that really cares about the fame or whatever. So it was just about, because when you in that mode, when I'm in that mode, I get a lot of attention.
Yes.
I get a lot of attention.
Yeah, you do.
So, but when I take it off, I can be me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's like Eddie. I wouldn't say Eddie Guerrero or nigga. Rey Mysterio. There we go.
Yeah.
Nigga, I still don't know what Rey Mysterio look like
Niggas
under
don't
that
know
mask.
Niggas don't know who Rey Mysterio is for real.
Oh, no. Nah,
But he's a legend.
He is a legend, though.
Just like how we ain't gonna say no names,
Yeah.
but just how that character's a legend.
Yeah.
I feel like he is, and then everywhere he goes, he's just a legend. You know what I mean?
He is. Hell yeah.
And I love that for him. That's good
what's
for
up.
him.
That is good.
You know what I
That
mean?
is good, cause like, if you get like, I've met somebody in when I stayed in California. I stayed in California for a year.
Yeah.
L.A. Van Nuys. That's where I was at. I was in the Valley, so I would go out to L.A. area, in the Hollywood area, and see the people that were out there, and then they actually have certain people out there that play characters.
Yeah.
But there's certain people that also play a character that's not a character that's known. Like they play characters that they've made up.
Yeah, themselves.
And then they stay in that character. Like, even if you see them outside of their character, like, they don't say shit to you. It's like, but I know you personally though. Like, why you can't talk to me now that you're not in your costume? Like,
So wait, like not talking to you at all?
At all, like,
Oh, that's
ignore the
weird.
fuck out of
Yeah,
you.
that's a little weird.
Yeah. I think there was one dude out there, Goat something. I forget. It was a strange dude. He would walk around like a robe or some shit, and like he would do jokes, weird jokes, and like I would always see him in this character.
I'm about to say, is it acting or is it delusional behavior?
You see, that's the thing. That is the thing. Because there's many people that I've ran into like this.
Yeah.
And like this the first person that I ran into, and he was like, oh no, nigga, you don't know me. I'm like, no, nigga, I know you. You just not in your costume.
I just seen you out
like,
here.
Like, why you can't acknowledge me? Like,
Right.
we ain't just dap up the other day and you ain't do that weird shit because you was in your character. Like, but there was this other guy that I ran into to where, like, he is his character 24/7. Even when he goes home, he don't change out of his character.
Yeah.
And so this is who he stays all the time. But you can tell he's not that person, but you don't know who he is really.
Right.
And so this is where it's like, nigga, are you delusional?
Yeah.
Because he had an Instagram to where he got one outfit, and then it's hot in LA. Nigga, you just gonna have this one outfit, and that bitch button up to like right there above the navel, so his chest always out.
Yeah.
And it's like some fucking some boot cut like I guess 70s pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like so like a pimp in the disco era, but that's it though. And so he walk around like that all the time, and he got these ugly bitches that he got bitches though. He got bitches, which is part of the costume.
Right.
He got bitches that come, and they don't give a fuck that he do this. Like, they play along with new people, but they don't get into it because this nigga crazy.
Right.
So they'll play along from time to time, and then they'll go back to regularly, oh, this is our friend. We don't know why he do this, but this is him now. You know?
This is him now.
Yeah. So like, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But this nigga never broke character at all.
For me, it's like an on and off switch. You know what I mean? Because it's like the character is something I do. It's not who I am. You know what I mean? It's just I'm an actor, so it's just one of the ranges I got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, being in LA, you could tell, like, because out there it's a different type of vibe, because people they only worry about themselves. It's no southern type of hospitality.
I heard the people in LA kind of like that.
Uppity, very uppity. I roommate with an actor, and you can see like how far gone she is whenever like she would get into like a lying mode, and she would lie effortlessly, son. And that shit was scary because nigga, she would lie, and she would make up somebody, or she would talk about somebody that she works with, and then you can see that actual person when she's talking about him. Like, she hunches, like, you actually thinking that you looking at the person that she's talking about, like giving a description of the person, but also looking as if she looked like she morphed into the person. nigga, this shit was weird, son.
Yeah,
I'm
I heard some weird shit going down in LA.
I'm like, I can't trust you. I can't trust you at all. If you can lie this easily.
How did you even meet her to roommate with her?
Facebook Market.
See, that's where you went wrong.
Oh yeah, no, well shit. Yeah, that it's where I went wrong, but it was also a good wrong because it got me out of Airbnbs into an actual house.
I heard LA is expensive too.
Fuck yeah. Bitch, I paid $900 for a room.
It's $6. Damn, for a room. Damn.
That's it. Like I could use the whole house, but my money is going to
towards the one
this room. Yeah. That is, I was like, nah, nigga, I ain't never roommated with anybody besides family.
One thing about Houston though is, man, I love Houston, man. I've been out here for less than a year, like I said. And I just got my first apartment out here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Before then, I was sleeping on my friend's couch. Shout out to Johnny for letting me sleep on your couch.
Shout out Johnny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Johnny appreciates the shout outs.
Yeah, facts. But I'll say the cost of living in Houston is not bad at all. It's cheaper than where I'm from.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, Nashville is expensive.
Huh. Well,
Because,
it's Nashville.
Yeah, it's Nashville.
You're right.
So Nashville's expensive, but Houston, I feel like it's great. It got good Southern hospitality. Good cost of living. The scenery's good out here.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing Houston is missing is like a beach.
Oh, they got Galveston.
I heard Galveston. I ain't never experienced it for myself, but I heard exactly.
Yeah, you're all right.
But I heard, but like Houston to me, I've been to LA a couple times. I've been to Miami a couple times. Houston gives me like a small LA and a small Miami just merged together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's what it gives me.
Yeah.
Got the palm trees.
Yeah.
Nice weather. You know what I'm saying? It gets a little bit too hot sometimes.
Yeah, it gets fucking hot. Yeah.
The dispensaries gives me the little LA feel.
Okay.
You know, going to the dispensaries. You know, the women out here, that gets the Miami because, you know.
Yes, they thick.
You know, so it's good looking women and then it's good looking scenery.
Yeah.
So, and then.
This is nice.
You know what I mean? So it gives me a little small LA, a little small Miami merged together, and that gives me Houston.
Right. Okay. That's good. Come upstairs. This is yeah, I've been living in Houston for about these 4 years now. It has really opened my eyes to like, oh, I didn't need to do all that traveling just to go ahead and, well, I mean, traveling's good, but I didn't need to bounce around like I did just to go ahead and prove myself.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice to go ahead and see other scenery and such, but I could have did this even better from home and felt comfortable doing it because now that you're out here, you put yourself out here, but you didn't feel like you belonged in Tennessee anyway.
Nah.
But now that you put yourself out your element, you
have to perform.
Yeah, right. You got
ain't no other choice.
Right. You put yourself in that situation. It's like, well, I got to do it now. I can't get all the way here and then not pull the trigger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in the last 9 months that I've been here, I've accomplished more in the past 3 years in living in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part about it.
Whoa. Now, how does that feel when you think about that?
I still feel like I'm at a point where I don't know, I'm a person, I say celebrate your small victories all the time.
Yeah.
But I still feel like I there's more to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to elevate to that next level. But when I stop and look at it, I be proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I give myself a clap on the back. You know what I mean? And then let's keep working. Job not over yet. You know what I'm saying? But it feels good to know my plan is actually working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I set out to do is actually coming to life. You know, that's a different type of feeling where you planned it and then you see it happening. Right. And you live in it. You know what I mean? And I guess you don't get to enjoy it till you take a stop back and you look like, damn.
I did that.
I did that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been that when you try to put something forward like that, when you try to put something into the ethos, into the atmosphere, and it's like, this is what I want to come from this, and then you throw it out there and then you don't get the satisfaction right away. That's the discouraging part that makes motherfuckers like, why do I still do this? Am I just gonna continue to do this? It's just, we look for the satisfaction from what we're doing, not necessarily the fame and the money. It's basically the gratification that we can feel from doing something that makes somebody else feel.
Right. You just wanna make sure people are enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'll say this though, coming out here, and I knew I was supposed to be here in Houston. Before I moved here, my car broke down.
Yeah.
Timing belt chain went down.
Oh.
2 months before I was supposed to move.
Oh.
And that's like a $3,000 fix.
Yeah. Shit.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? How I'm supposed to get to Houston? And then my good friend Johnny, who's let me stay with him, he had a death in his family.
Yeah.
About a month before I was supposed to move. So he was, grieving, and I ain't had no communication. So I was supposed to be here February 2023. I didn't get here until June. So my lease ended in February.
Oh, shit.
So I was out here couch hopping, surfing in Nashville. And it seemed like everything was trying to keep me in Nashville.
Yeah.
Stop me from coming to Houston. My car broke down. My friend had a death in his family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My lease then went out. I didn't renew it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to bounce.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And at the time, I couldn't differentiate if it was like the enemy trying to stop me.
Yeah.
Or if it was like, God trying to tell me.
Stay here. You don't need to go nowhere.
Right. And then, or if it was a test for me to push through.
Yeah.
So I pushed through regardless, and now I know I can look back and say, yeah, that was just the enemy trying to stop me.
Yeah, because why would God throw some bullshit in your way to tell you not to go somewhere? Why wouldn't it be something good?
And now I can see that my blessings was trying to. I don't know who did that, but whatever you put on me, it didn't work.
It didn't work.
You know what I'm saying?
Take that, you voodoo bitch.
You know what I'm saying? So it didn't work. And I'm glad I'm glad I had the clear mind to sit down and talk to myself and know what it was and know where I was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I was truly supposed to land here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I met so many great people. And I'm loving it. I'm loving Houston.
That's the same thing that happened with me in LA. Everybody was like, nigga, you don't look like you need to be out there. I mean, I thought I was supposed to be out there. But then, as I was out there, it was like, this is not, it didn't feel good.
Yeah.
It didn't feel good. The energy felt off. People would see me like, nigga, you ain't smiling like you used to. What's wrong? And everything was telling me that, it was probably time for me to go, but I didn't understand the signs. I was like, I gotta push through it because I ain't no pussy. This is that's what my mind was telling me. But the world and the energy was like, no. These are signs to tell you that you need to leave.
Right.
Before things ended, before the pandemic happened, nigga, shit was just catching on fire because it's LA. Right. Shit catches on fire. Down the street from where I worked at, they had a school shooting, and so I was in the area for that.
That's crazy.
Also, my car broke down. The job that I worked for, they gave me the money to pay for it, and then after the car broke down, I was catching the bus to work. They was like, yeah, nigga, you done fucked up. Because I was the only minority on the all-Mexican crew, right? Because I do electrical, so, out there in the construction field. And if you fuck up, then everybody pointing the finger at you. If somebody else fuck up, they're going to point the finger at you anyway. So it's just this nigga fucked up, and then that was it. They fired me, and they was like, hey, that car, you still didn't pay for it, so this your check. And they gave me a check for $50, and it was like, all right, holla, nigga. And so I had rent coming up, and I was like, you know what, I can't do none of this.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. I dipped. And that was the best thing ever.
Right.
Because now, living in Texas now, I got a wife, I got a kid, I got a house, and I got land. Yeah. Nigga, that's amazing. I never thought I'd have land. Like land that I can do whatever I want with. That's what's up. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I feel like somebody daddy now.
And sometimes when you make that move, it can save your life, because I feel like moving down here, it saved me from. I picked up a bad gambling addiction.
Oh, did you really?
In Tennessee, I was.
Oh shit,
I was bad.
What
man.
was your game to gamble on?
Any sports.
Any sports.
Anything.
Okay.
Just putting money down.
Money. Get it out of there.
$600 bets.
What are we doing? Oh my God.
Nigga, it got to a point, it got so bad, I was like, I would wait to pay my rent to put a bet down.
No.
It got bad.
That's an addiction, dude.
I was addicted to gambling in Tennessee. It was so easy.
Wow.
And I used to spend a whole lot of money on FanDuel. If I could access my old FanDuel, probably spend $12,000. $12,000.
Oh, shit.
Well, lost $12,000.
Did you make more than you lost?
No. Not at all. Not at all. And Texas got a no gambling law here. so you can't get on FanDuel.
We
You can get on
also
other
got a
apps.
no Pornhub law out here too,
Yeah, that
which
too.
is like fuck you, Texas.
That too. But I feel like this move was good for me overall because I feel like if I was still in Tennessee, that gambling addiction would have got worse and worse.
Yeah.
And worse and worse.
Yeah, my luck out in LA would have just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. They would have just, because like once I lost that car, I was like, oh shit, man, I was just putting money into something that I couldn't be putting money into.
Right.
Also, I need to pay rent, and also the person that I was staying with, they scamming. I'm pretty sure scamming the fuck out of us.
Right.
You know, so I was like, oh no, I gotta go. Like once you have a drunk white girl ass naked on your floor inside your house, inside the house that you paying rent in, throwing up and shitting on herself, and they talking about call the police. I'm like, bitch, I am the only nigga in here, and you gonna call the police? Nah, bitch, y'all better get her some water or something. Turn on the side.
No, that's insane.
I got work in the morning. Y'all gonna have me go to jail.
I wouldn't even know what to do in that situation.
Yeah, it was. Well, they didn't know either, so they called me out my sleep. It was like, hey, come take care of this situation because we don't know what
I would
to
have been like, nigga, I don't even know y'all.
I'm like, I don't need to be in LA anymore if shit like this keeps happening.
I feel like LA's a good visit though.
It is a beautiful visit.
It's a good visit.
Yeah, it is like that. Yeah, that's the place you want to go. Like, I mean, LA is like Texas, but soft. It's like a soft version of Texas, basically. You got a lot of softies out in LA, I snapped at an old man in the movie theater and shut his ass up. Like, so I'm pretty sure if you try to do that down here, it's gonna be a little more of a confrontation.
Get shot or something.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. In LA. But see, that's the thing. That's the difference. He thought that out there he could do some shit like that.
Right.
Like he could snap at a nigga and be like, hey, bitch, get off your phone. We in the movie theater.
Right.
Like, hold on, son. You don't know me. I don't give a fuck who you think this is. This is my shit. Nigga, move if this is bothering you. You know? There's so much space in here. There's so much space. We the only people in here watching Eon Flux. Okay?
Yeah.
Like if this is bothering you, you can move or we can move to the fucking corner and do something about it. And then nigga was like,
You say it was a white guy?
Yeah.
You think it was like racially motivated?
Possibly.
I feel like I got my first, I experienced a little bit of, living in Tennessee, I actually ain't experienced no racism there.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I moved out here and I remember I was at the tailgate. Houston was playing the Browns in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I went to a tailgate to try to get free food. And this drunk white man came up to me and said, you know, he said, we got all kind of niggers. He said, you're a nigger. We got white niggers. You got Mexican niggers. He said, you know how we get rid of the word? Y'all stop saying it. And I'm just sitting here like, nigga, can I eat my food?
Yeah, right. You trying to come with some political stance and shit. Like, you stop saying it, bitch. The fuck? You say it the wrong way. It make it hurt my heart every time you saying it. Even though you try to come with a point or whatnot. I see your point, sir. But Jesus. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm pretty sure. I don't know where that nigga went at. The whole little family that came up here. Did you see him? He was like, oh, nigga, I need to put the baby down so I get on. Like, nah, man, I don't want to have to deal with that. So that's good. That's good. I'm glad they didn't come back. I'm glad his wife kept him in check. But yes, to break up the monotony, before we usually get out of here, I like to play a game of choices. All right.
Let's do it.
All right, so you got 4 options and 4 choices.
All
right, now you got your options are you got to be one, raise one, sell one, and have relations with the other one. Okay.
You said B1?
Be one.
Okay.
Raise one, sell one, and have relations with the other one.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, and you got your options are a mermaid, a Mogwai, a Mexican,
a
and
Mogwai.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 24.
You're 24.
Yeah.
Of course, I got you. Hold on. That's why things like this work for you, because you are in the age bracket of not knowing what a Mogwai is, but knowing how to work social media to your advantage.
I don't even know if I've ever heard that word before.
No, it's okay. It's Gremlins. Have you ever seen Gremlins?
Yeah.
Right, Gizmo. You know what Gizmo, right? Right. Gizmo is a Mogwai. There we go. That's a Mogwai. That's Gizmo.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
So got a mermaid,
a Mogwai, a Mexican, and a manatee.
manatee.
Yeah, be one, raise one, sell one, relations with the other one.
I guess relations with a Mexican. I feel like that's the only one that makes sense.
Sure. You don't have to make it make sense, but yeah, sure. That works.
I feel like I would sell the mermaid because I feel like
That's fun.
They don't have, that's like a pretty pricey tag right there.
Yeah, definitely sell them to the History Channel or some shit like that.
I feel like the government will
want
a mermaid.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like you can get like at least a couple tens of millions on
you
the
think
mermaid.
they would use it against war? For war? Like this mermaid?
I just think they would experiment on the mermaid.
That's fucked up. It made you think for a second. I was like, hey, I sold it. It's out of my hands.
It's out of my hands.
It's out of my hands. I feel that.
Not my property.
You made a lot of money. That's what's up.
I feel like I'll raise the gremlin.
Okay. Yeah.
And what's the other one?
Relations with.
I already have.
You have relations with the Mexican.
Yeah.
And you selling the mermaid.
Yeah.
You raising the gremlin. So what you gonna be? You gonna be a manatee?
That don't make sense either.
I mean, does it not? You could be a manatee raising a magua, I guess.
Damn. The manatee, that's like the little whale thing, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
He said, I'm gonna switch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be the Mexican.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be the Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to sell the gremlin.
Okay.
Relations with the mermaid.
Hey.
And raise the manatee.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I feel like that'd be a crazy life.
You made it to where it is the correct way to go about it, right?
Yeah. It's the most logical way to do it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. There's something, hey, like I say this every time, everybody's got their own fingerprint when it comes to this game of choices. It is never the same.
Were those random picks you chose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same thing for everybody.
Oh, it's the same. Okay,
yeah, but
okay.
that. And when I first started, it was just very random like that.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I just like alliteration. Yeah.
The tough
No,
choice.
I don't think I can come randomly like that again with a situation to where it's like, oh, I can't pick this because if I pick this, then this is gonna happen to this.
Right,
and if I take this and with this is gonna. Oh shit! Hold on, let me think again.
Yeah, I'm the type of person I gotta think about it.
Yeah,
you know, you gotta make it make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, man. Yo, Dre, let everybody know where they can find you at, man.
They find me on all social medias. Dre.Pappy. That's DRE.PAPPY.
There you go.
One more time, DRE.PAPPY. All social media platforms.
D as in dog. R-E.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Dr. Dre.
Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. God damn it. This has been fun. Well, until next time, folks, I have been your host of Maniacal, Menace, Kyle Smith. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And you know where to find me at. The Maniacal Menace on Instagram, maniacalmenace.com. Like, share, subscribe. Hit me up
Make
at
sure you
Tell
like,
Me a-
say, make
Tell
sure you
Me a
like
Joke,
and subscribe.
Yo. Yes, make sure.
Please.
He knows how
It's
to do
free.
that real well.
Liking, commenting, and subscribing is free.
Do you do that in the beginning or towards the end? Like when is the perfect time to say like, share, and subscribe?
Anytime.
Like, share, and subscribe. It feels so weird. It feels so
You gotta
weird.
let them know.
You gotta like, share, and subscribe.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Comment. Send me an email.
Send it to them.
Yeah. Until next time, jokers. Keep dreaming. All right.